Hello guys, this is Engineer Vakas Ahmed and I welcome you all people in today's video. In today's session, I'm going to share with you guys the details of MEP Engineering career. So one by one, we will go into the details and we will try to understand that after mechanical or electrical engineering, how we can start MEP engineering career. So before getting into the details of today's topic, I will request you all people to subscribe this channel and click on that bell icon so that in future if I make any video relevant to engineering skills, earning, job opportunities, you get video notification on time. So let's start. What is MEP engineer? First of all, I'll explain that M stands for mechanical, R which will elaborate HVAC field, and then E stands for electrical and P stand for plumbing. So first of all, you guys have to make this thing on your fingertips that MEP stands for mechanical, electrical, plumbing, whereas mechanical is more explanatory about HVAC, which is heating, ventilation, air conditioning systems. So we are going to have this. What is MEP engineer? MEP engineer is a professional designation responsible for planning and design in the field of mechanical, electrical, and plumbing practices, including developing policies, standards, inspection procedure, and evaluation tools for MEP concerns, along with preparing, reviewing drawings, specifications, and cost estimates for the mechanical, electrical, and plumbing scope of work. MEP Career Importance. Working as a part of the project management team, if you are working in some company, in some organization, and you are part of MEP team, you need to understand how important that team is for industrial organizations. So these guys are used to reporting to the project directors. MEP engineer is also responsible for all the aspects of the project relating to building services. And one more thing I will must mention over here, the MEP engineer job description also includes the management of the MEP engineering team to ensure that the day-to-day duties are performed professionally to support the project's ongoing progress. And the MEP team side consists of the lead mechanical MEP engineer, electrical engineer, and MEP inspectors as well. MEP consulting services are the critical requirement of construction related projects. Whether you are an architect, an owner of building project, or an engineer, these services will make a difference in the value of the project. As a consulting firm, MEP consultants offer more efficient services than individual advisors. Mechanical, electrical, and plumbing needs are the fundamental requirement of current construction projects. Hiring an experienced MEP advisor can make a huge difference in meeting the expected value of the project. So that the services of an MEP advisor must meet the following criteria to help you meet the required quality of a project. MEP engineer job roles and responsibilities will highlight more career insights. So let's start with the job responsibilities. First of all, we will look into the details that how MEP engineer can be categorized, how their job duties can be performed in different sections as mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. So following are the few job designations like HVAC expert, electrical power and lighting expert, fire alarm expertise, energy management expert, and plumbing expert. So let's start with each and everything. M, the first thing, mechanical part of MEP, which I already explained, HVAC, heating, ventilation, air conditioning systems. So if you want to join this career line as an MEP engineer and you go for a mechanical part of MEP, so what you need to do, your duty is to design, is to supply our arrangement of resources or procurement, installation of your HVAC systems, testing and commissioning of air conditioning and ventilation works on turnkey basis, including chillers, packaged type central air conditioning systems, air handling units, fan coil units, precision air conditioning units, ducted and window split AC units, chilled water pipeline works, chilled water pumps, GI and MS ducting and decorative ducting, industrial and commercial ventilation systems for residential, commercial, institutional, and industrial buildings. So all these things I mentioned are product-oriented things. Being MEP engineer in the field of HVAC designing, you have to deal with all these products, the standards, codes, and all that. So I will explain each and everything that what kind of skills you need to learn to join HVAC part of MEP engineering career. The first of all, you need to understand and you need to learn professionally HAP software. HAP software stands for Hourly Analysis Program. And along with this software, you need to understand HVAC international codes and standards of ASHRAE, American Society of Heating, Refrigeration, Air Conditioning Engineers. So let's look on the details of HAP software. Hourly Analysis Program is computer tool. This HAP software is actually computer software based tool which assist engineers or HVAC engineers to design commercial buildings HVAC systems. More details, I will give you one more insight about this software, what actually the functionality of the software. It is actually two-in-one tool. How? I will explain. First, it will be used to calculate loads designing system, and secondly, it will be simulating building energy use and calculating energy cost. ASHRAE, American Society of Heating, Refrigeration, Air Conditioning Engineers' goal is to serve as a source of technical standards and guidelines. If you want to become HVAC engineer, part of MEP engineering career, you must go through ASHRAE codes and standards, because in any industry you will go, they will ask you ASHRAE code and standards. So ASHRAE offers information, courses, seminars, career guides, and publications. So let's start the second part, the electrical part of MEP engineering career. Electrical installations, these are the job responsibilities. If you're electrical engineer and you want to become a MEP engineering career in the specific category of electrical section, so following are the things you have to do: supply, installation, testing, and commissioning of transformers, MV panel, diesel generator set, ATS, busbar trunking systems, HV, MV, LV, MI, CC cables and cable terminations, supply and installation of cable tray and trunking, floor trunking, skirting, trunking, etc. And you also be expert, you need to know how to make the supply and installation of earthing and lightning protection systems, supply and installation of internal light fittings, external pole lights and facade lighting, design, supply, and installation of control panel systems. And now I will guide you how to understand designing and codes and all that, so that you can join successfully this field as a MEP engineer. So what are the things you need to understand and learn? ETAP software, which stands for Electrical Power System Analysis Software, and you need to learn the codes and regulations of IEC and IEEE society. Plumbing part of MEP, plumbing and drainage systems, the design, supply, installation, and commissioning of plumbing are the major things which will come under the job responsibilities of MEP engineer, who will work under this category of P. P stands for plumbing, which is the part of MEP. Water supply systems and drainage network include design and installation of pumping systems for various buildings and for outdoor drainage systems, storm drainage and irrigation water supply networks, underground sewage piping works, storm water drainage systems, firefighting system, design, supply, installation, and commissioning of firefighting systems such as wet and dry safety, sprinkler systems, deluge systems, wet and dry risers, fire hose reels, fire extinguishers, and fire suppression systems, FM200, etc. for all types of building and factories compliances. Now, I will explain if you want to join as a plumbing engineer in the specific category of MEP engineering career, you need to understand and you need to learn the skills as a designing point of view, Revit, AutoCAD, plumbing CAD, auto fluid. These all the skills are required for the engineer who is designing plumbing and all that. And then fire guy who's joining as a fire specialist or fire designing specialist is going to understand and learn Fire Acad, Auto Springs. These two later softwares which I mentioned over here are the best ones which are internationally recognized, and if you learn these softwares you will be fire designing specialist. And in this regards you have to also memorize the codes, IPC, International Plumbing Codes, American Society of Mechanical Engineers, GI codes for plumbing, NSPC, National Standards Plumbing Codes, fire safety codes for the fire alarm systems designing. So now we will have a general look on the general roles and responsibilities of MEP engineer. MEP engineer has to review plans and specifications according to the plan. MEP engineer has to manage to oversee the work of subordinate staff, contact architects or engineer. These are the job responsibilities I'm explaining, in keeping this thing in mind that when you will be deployed on site, that how you have to interact with people which are working around you to develop teamwork so that you can have a better idea how MEP engineer from entry level to professional level will coordinate with its team. So MEP engineer has to prepare plans, details, specified and cost estimated of plumbing, heating, ventilating, air conditioning, and general piping systems. MEP engineer has to provide technical advice to staff designers, supervisors, inspectors, and contracting service provider regarding installation and maintenance of MEP systems. MEP system has to analyze mechanical, electrical, and plumbing engineering problems and formulate solutions, because this is the most important thing I will must mention over here. A MEP engineer must be problem solving oriented attitude guy. MEP engineer has to identify problems in the design, planning, manage, and delivering multiple projects. MEP engineer has to plan, organize, the review and evaluate the work of consultants, contractors, and others. MEP engineer, no MS Office, AutoCAD. That's what I have already explained. And the one more extra thing is project management software, which will compile each and everything. Because whenever you are working in a building or some residential project, you have to show your dependency when mechanical work will be started, when civil work will be ended on. So civil engineer also coordinated with MEP engineer. So for that, I will recommend here Primavera P6 project management software, which will align your critical path method and highlight dependencies so that you can achieve your target milestones on time, and your project should run in smooth way and you can save the time so that it will impact to complete your project on time. MEP engineer has to prepare and deliver effective oral presentation whenever required. That is the most important thing. Whenever you are going to work as an MEP engineer, you have to explain designing standards, code, project management kind of things, cost estimations, risk, and all that with your stakeholders. So it is the most important thing I will must mention over here, that you need to understand, you need to learn communication skills as well, so that you can start your MEP career as a successful guy, so that you can progress in a long run and you can enjoy your career. So guys, that's it. See you in next video. If you like this video, please write in the comment area, give me feedback and give me more comment so that I can make more videos with your support. Thank you very much.